Peace, my family, and roll back to all those coming out of that good cocoon for the first time. Welcome. This is your girl, the butterfly. We about to take off. Let's fly. Dispensing you all the good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right in that good mind. How y'all feeling? Hope you guys most definitely moving on up in your higher natures and cleansing. Yeah, for sure, family. You know what's up. You gotta cleanse. Cleansing the lows. I came in today to read. This is chapter 105. And again, this will help you on this good journey. So with that being said, family, let's read. The woman who disputes, and it reads, begin our prayers and thinking by using the name of Source Allah, the Rahman, who is the most merciful. Allah heard the sayings of Qutwa binti Lataba. Her husband always tried to use Zarin against her, and the males who use Zar are wrong, and the women are not there. What? The males who use Zar, who want to retract their statements, they must free a slave and remove the yoke. As for him who can afford it, he must fast for 2 months or feed poor settlers before they have sex again. Those who oppose Allah and his Rasul Muhammad will be reduced to humility and backwardness. Allah is a Shawai over all things. Allah sees all that is in the skies and He Taman, and they hold Nazarah in order to be hostile and disobedient to Amen. They greet Muhammad by saying, poison be unto you. The faithful ones are told to set up meetings and discuss agreeable things. It goes on to read, the Source Allah had certainly heard the sayings of her mate of Amin Samet, who disputed in her mate and complained to Allah. The Source Allah hears the argument of both of them, and surely the Source Allah is hearing and seeing. As to those who males from amongst you all who are an old custom for divorce, he merely had to say to his woman, you are to me as the back of my mother, and it was done. They are wrong, for they are not their mothers, for their mothers lied, gave birth to them, and most surely they are guilty for saying false and unknown thing. And surely the Source Allah is verily pardoning and forgiving. As for those males who use divorce to get away from their sight women, then they want to retract what they said, their statements, so they are to give them freedom from the yoke of the neck, free of slave from before they can touch and have sex again. That is what you all are about to do, and the Source Allah is aware of all you do. And so for him who does not have the wealth to free a slave, he has to fast for 2 months from before they can touch and have sex with each other. And so as for him who can't fast, so feed 60 poor settlers, that you keep your faith by the way of the Source Allah, and his not ours, one sent. Amen. And these are the Source Allah limits. And for those who consider what they knew to be the facts, will be in aching pain. Surely those who oppose the Source Allah and his not our Rasul Muhammad will be reduced to humility, backwardness, and ruin, like those who were before them, who rejected my other new spirits, and we not he, the Elohim and not he, certainly stand down on our, not my verses and all of the scriptures, so as clear evidence. And for those who consider what they knew to be the facts, they will have a despicable pain. On that final day, the Source Allah will rise them back to life from the dead together, so as to announce to them all that which they have done. It all will be calculated in the book of deeds by the Source Allah, and they have forgotten it, all they have done, and the Source Allah is a watcher over all things. Don't you, Muhammad, see that the source Allah knows that which is in the semirate skies and the planet Tamakhi? There is nothing private between three except that Huwa he not we is fourth, and nor five except that Huwa is the sixth of them, and no less from that which no more except that is with them wherever they may be, and then he, the source Allah, will inform them as a news bearer of all that they have done on the day of resurrection and standing, and surely Allah knows everything. Don't you, Muhammad, see to those who were buried from the private meetings, and then they return to that which they were buried from, and they hold private meetings with guilty acts and hostility and disobedience to the Rasul once sent, Muhammad. And when they came to you, Muhammad, they greet you, saying, poison of Samuel on you, in a way that the source Allah does not greet you with, saying, oh, assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. And they say to themselves, why doesn't the source Allah punish us for what which we said? They will be called to account in hell, in it, in hell they will be burned. So wretched is the destination, oh, who are faithful, when you hold private meetings amongst yourselves in secret. So don't or do not hold private meetings with guilty acts and hostility and disobedience to the Rasul Muhammad, and hold private meetings with and the fear of trembling, and those who will be gathered together tremble at the mention of the source Allah. It goes on to read, the secret meeting are from Satan and the reptilian to bring grief to the faithful ones. Satan can't hurt the faithful, and Allah will rise those who have faith in Daraja. The faithful ones are told to send sadaqah to Muhammad, and the faithfuls are told to get up for worship and have zakat and obey Allah and Muhammad. However, the private meetings are Satan the reptilian to bring grief to those who have faith, and he can't hurt them, the faithful ones, in any way except with the permission of the source Allah, and all of the faithful ones entrusts upon the source Allah. O who are faithful, when it is said to you, make more space in the symbol to make more space, the source Allah makes more space for you all. And when it is said, rise, so rise, the source Allah will rise those who have faith for you all, and those who have been given the knowledge of the levels, and the source Allah is aware that which you do, and is aware of what you do. O who are faithful, when you plan to hold a private meeting with the one sent, Muhammad, to send before your private meetings aims, and it is good for you and pure, so if you don't find it, so surely the source Allah is forgiving and most merciful. Do you all fear becoming poor before your private meeting with Allah? And if you sinned, aims the source Allah repents you all. So get up for salutations as worship, and give zakat, charity, and obey the source Allah and his one sent, Muhammad, and the source Allah is aware of all that which you do. One moment. Having Muhammad not seen those who turned away, they were with you, then left kindred, and the source Allah became angry with them, and they are not of you, the righteous, peaceful ones, Muslims, and those who leave, bind by oath upon the lies and the concealing of the facts, and they know they are lying. The source Allah has prepared for them those who leave a forceful pain. Surely evil is what they do. They go out from your communities and still pretend to be Muslim, but tell lies about you. They take their faiths and use it as a clock, so they turn others away from the path of the source Allah, so there is a despicable pain for them. That day their wealth and nor their sons will not avail them with anything, and they will not be able to save them from the punishment. These are the companions of the near fire, and they will be in it eternally. The source Allah will rise them back to life from the dead together, so that they will bind by oath for them as they bind by oath to you all, the righteous Muslims, and they count their minds and think that they are on something. They think all the things they lie about will help them, except they are the liars. that Satan and reptilian has overpowered them. So he, Satan, made them forget the remembrance of the source Allah, and they are the parties of Satan. Nevertheless, surely the parties of Satan, they are the losers. And surely as for those who oppose the source Allah, and his, not one who once sent. Amen. These are they who will be humiliated and vanquished. And the source Allah has written, I and I not we, Rasul, my not our, one sent, will trample over. And surely the source Allah is strong and mighty. And you will not find a kindred who have faith in the source Allah and the source last, having compassion for those who oppose the source Allah and his not our Rasul, Muhammad. And if they were their fathers or sons of their brothers and their relatives on the father's side, these are those whom has been inscribed faith in their hearts, and he not we has strengthened them with a soul from himself, and he will make them enter Jannat gardens, rivers flowing from beneath them, abiding in them eternally. The source Allah is well pleased with them, and they are well pleased and contented with him, and not us. And these are the source Allah's party. Nevertheless, surely the party of the source Allah, they are the prosperous ones. That's the Qur'aan, Al-Azim. Alright, now, so that right there was the end of that chapter. Alright, so you encourage someone to check this out yourself and read. Alright, again, family, know that you are loved beyond this world, and it begin to spread that love one to another. Be the peace that you seek. Release our master teacher, Dr. Malachi L. Peace, shalom, hashud, divine love, family, and wadu. And it's all.